member's first day of training is their most important day of training. That first day is what sets the tone for their relationship with you as their employer and their relationship with your company. The first day is critically important. It's what they remember. So there's three things that you need to make sure happen on the first day. The first thing that you need to make sure happens on the first day is that you introduce people correctly. What I mean by that is sometimes the new hire might be sitting there in the meeting and we say, hey everybody, want you to meet John. He's our newest member of the team. And that's all that's really said. John doesn't really feel important. And what's going on in John's mind is, well, gosh, am I going to be successful here? Am I just a number? Am I, do I fit in? Am I really part of the team? They're trying to figure out if they're going to be successful, if they're going to be valued, if they're important, and if they're wanted. So how we introduce them is critically important. When we introduce John, we should talk about some of the specific reasons why we hired them. Some of the specific reasons why we know John is going to be successful in his career. We want to talk about what makes him special, what makes him different, what makes him important, and why we value him on the team. It's also important that when we introduce John to the other members of the team, that we build up those people too. Whenever we introduce him to someone like Nancy or Sarah, we need to talk about, why Nancy is important to the team and what he can learn from Nancy. And the same about Sarah. It's crucially important that we introduce people to each other very well. The second thing that needs to happen on someone's first day is that we need to give them the attention that they deserve. And it's not so much about the amount of time that we have to spend with them, although it's important to never hire someone unless we have adequate time to give them, but it is about focus. If we're kind of flitting in and out of the room and kind of halfway giving them attention and halfway giving them our focus, then they'll feel like we're not really there for them to answer their questions. They're not going to really have the support that they need in their role. We need to sit down with them. We need to give them thorough instructions. We need to give them our undivided attention and show them how we're going to be there for them throughout their career. The third thing that's really important on someone's first day is to make sure we give them the appropriate things. Some of the things that you can give them that make someone feel really, really welcome is flowers. If they're a female, or cards, you might want to give them, a big welcome card signed by everybody on the team saying, you're important, we're excited to have you as part of the team. If they work at a desk, we want to make sure their computer is set up, their business cards are ordered, anything that we can prepare in advance to show them that, hey, we're prepared, we're professional, and we're really excited to have you. Another thing that you can give is an onboarding manual or training manual that has all of the tools that they need right there to feel very comfortable and like you're a professional organization. Doing these three things on the first day, number one, making sure that you introduce them appropriately to the other members of the team, making sure you have the attention to give them, and then number three, making sure that you give them all the tools and materials that they need to be successful. Doing those things will help someone remember their first day really well, feel comfortable, and answer a lot of the concerns that are in their brain so that you set them up for success later on.